Paul Goldsmith.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'd rise to take a call on this, the State Sector and Public Finance Reform Bill. I just wanted to pick up on a couple of things, and I want to pay tribute to the former Chair, Todd McClay, who shepherded this piece of legislation through the committee stage, and to the through the Select Committee stage, with the full cooperation and good work of the members of both sides of the House, in particular David Cunliffe, who was very thorough and detailed in his examination of the particular issues, and in fact was indefatigable in the way that he worked through the issues. And I think we've landed in a good space here, looking at the amendments suggested here in Part 1 relating to the purpose of the State Sector Act and the definition of ministerial staff and the independence of chief executives. And we've made some amendments there to concerning their ability to delegate functions of powers, and amendments relating to the restriction of redundancy payments, which has been discussed at length on the other side of the House. And finally, the part that makes further recommendations in relation to the protection from liability for public service chief executive employees. And we had a lot of debate about that issue in relation to whether indemnity was a better approach, or and the Law Commission were strong in their views on that, but I think after due consideration we've come down on the right side of that argument. So all in all, this piece of legislation is part of the broader government approach in terms of delivering better public services to New Zealanders, and I do think we do have to pay tribute to the public services generally in this country. We've had 5 years now where there have been relatively few increases in terms of resources. It's been tight, it's been a tough period where the public service in general has been asked to deliver productivity gains and less with more, like every other business in the country has been dealing with. And we do have to pay tribute to the work that they have done, aspects have done in many different parts. And this bill is about trying to give better tools to the leaders in the public sector so that they can have some clarity around what they do, and so they can work together more effectively. And on that basis, Mr. Chair, I recommend this bill to the House. Thank you.
The Honourable David Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can I begin by